Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Esselamu alaikum ve rahmetullahi ve berekatuh. Dear Green Crescent representatives, distinguished guests, welcome to the second annual capacity building program for the International Green Crescents. I would like to express our sincere gratitude to the Turkish Green Crescent for being the organizer of this second meeting of the International Federation of Green Crescents and for hosting you here in Istanbul. Having celebrated its 97th birthday in March this year, the Turkish Green Crescent has carried its mission since the Ottoman Empire era and has become a trademark for the fight against addictions, not only in Turkey, but also in the international arena. As the Turkish Green Crescent, we have empowered our corporate structure in recent years by focusing on quality management, and we have become the first and the only civil society organization which has received an Excellence Award from the European Foundation for Quality Management, EFQM. We mobilized our entire organization, including our branches, commissions, and university clubs, in the struggle against addictions. We celebrated the last Green Crescent Week across the country with branches from all regions throughout Turkey. I hope that we will celebrate future Green Crescent Weeks internationally with your kind participation. Dear guests, the Green Crescent developed prevention programs implemented all over Turkey in the fight against addictions and started establishing counseling centers within the scope of rehabilitation works which have been initiated in recent years. The Green Crescent evolved into a center for scientific works in the fight against addictions, and it created and developed effective public health campaigns and good practice examples which can be applied in different countries as well in the future. As you are aware, we have announced the International Green Crescent Financial Support Program, and our anticipation is to transfer the Turkish Green Crescent's experience to other countries through projects which you will administer and which will be supported by this financial support program. As part of the efforts for the establishment of the International Federation of Green Crescents, the grant program for Green Crescents was launched last year. The aim of the program was to help the national Green Crescents develop and improve their physical, scientific, and operational capacities. Within that scope, 15 proposals were received and 14 qualified for financing. The total amount of grants given is around $500,000 Turkish liras, which equals to 140,000 US dollars. The ongoing projects are expected to be completed by the second quarter of 2018. In line with the Society's 2017 to 2019 strategic plan, we will continue to support the national Green Crescents. In that respect, your feedback and the lessons learned from our mutual experience so far will be highly beneficial. During this year's meeting, you will be asked to fill in a questionnaire, and new grants program will be constructed based on your comments and your country's needs and priorities. With that, I take the pleasure of announcing that the new grant program will be opened in this September. During this 3-day capacity building program, experts will try to convey the fundamentals of the fight against addictions. We will present the Turkish Green Crescent's organizational structure and main fields of activities, On this first day of the program, in the morning sessions, Turkish Green Crescent's activities and the harmful effects of tobacco will be made. The afternoon sessions will focus on project development and policies for the prevention of addiction. On the second day, sessions on alcohol and technology addictions will be held by the distinguished members of Turkish Green Crescent's Scientific Committee. In the afternoon, UNDP's health program and NGO engagement will be discussed with contributions by our colleagues from the United Nations Development Program. On the final day of the program, we will have sessions on drug addiction and advocacy. Last year, several country representatives made requests to present the situation regarding addictions in their respective countries. I am very pleased to announce that this year, National Green Crescent representatives will have an opportunity to discuss the latest developments in their countries in terms of addictions. I believe we will learn a lot from these country presentations, which will take place throughout the program. The last day of the program will close a reception here in this place, hosted by the Turkish Green Crescent. I also would like to take this opportunity to invite all Green Crescent representatives to this reception on behalf of both myself and the board members. We invited the respective general counsels and ambassadors of each national Green Crescent countries to the reception. We hope that this will be a chance to develop new connections and to support the Green Crescent's work in all member countries. As a Turkish Green Crescent, we will try to do our best while hosting you here during your stay. Hereby, I would like to welcome you again and thank all our colleagues for their kind contributions to this event. I hope this 3-day program will be fruitful for all of us and contribute to our work in the long term. I would once again like to thank all for your participation to our program and hope that sessions will benefit us all. I wish you all an enjoyable and unforgettable stay here in Istanbul. Thank you and goodbye.